Hello and welcome to Sound Education. My name is Dr. Anastasia Hertz, and today we shall be talking about sound design. What is sound design, you may ask? Don't worry, Dr. Anastasia will tell you. Sound design can either be used for music production, film production, and radio theater performances, like CBS's radio performance of War of the Worlds in 1938. The sound design was so real to the audience that they believed that it was actually happening, and it caused mass panic across America. Just so you know, there are 5 elements of sound. Foley, sound effects, ambience, ADR, also known as audio dialogue replacement, and fifthly, music. The 3 elements that we are going to speak of today are going to be Foley, ambience, and sound effects. First, we shall talk about the importance of ambience and sound effects. You may be asking yourself, what is ambience? Don't worry, Dr. Hertz will tell you. You must have ambience. Why? Because ambience is the psychological indication of what kind of space you are in. This may be a movie, but in real life, real rooms have real characteristics. These characteristics are also known as room tone. For example, a kitchen will have its own room tone. A corner street will have its own room tone. Even my own torture chamber, basement, has its own characteristics. During the production process, it is absolutely necessary to record at least 1 minute of room tone. That 1 minute of room tone can provide consistency throughout the entire production process. See? Room tone. Sound effects are quite similar to Foley. However, sound effects are cut to the picture while Foley is performed. Most of the sound effects that you hear in a film are not recorded on location. In fact, some of these sound effects can be bought and used as library effects. And if you cannot buy them or use them, you can record them on location, which is also known as wild tracks. Often these are difficult to obtain, expensive, and dangerous. Like gunfire, breaking glass, or the screaming of your enemies. A joke! Now, Foley. What is Foley, you may ask? Don't worry, Dr. Anastasia Hertz will tell you. Foley is the reproduction of natural sound effects that are recorded and performed for a very specific visual in a film. Foley can be anything from footsteps, clothing movement, or props for anything that could be in a scene. Now, why is Foley called Foley? Don't worry, Dr. Hertz will tell you. A man by the name of Jack Foley came up with the idea of recording sound effects live during post-production. This idea was groundbreaking for the movie industry, and Foley's technique was then called direct-to-picture. It would not be until 1962 until Jack Foley's name would be used to describe this technique, due to Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz building a stage for him and thus calling it the Foley stage. Congratulations! You have now finished your first class in sound education with me, Dr. Anastasia Hertz. I am so sick of the double standard of the news. Have you been watching the news? I'm so sick of it.
What do you mean by the double standard?
The double standard of the news. You know, look, you burn a body, yeah, in the mortuary, and that's considered doing a job. You burn a body at home and you're what? They call it destroying evidence.